experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio, this is Choppin' It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, introducing you to some of the best local restaurants across Lincoln. Powered by Nebraska Knockerball, HealthLink, and Coalition Restoration. Here's your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd.
What's happening, Diggets and Diggeteers? Welcome to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way on 93.7 The Ticket. Texting the show at Starter Heyman Jeweler text line at 464-5685 or watch us live on YouTube, X, Facebook, and Allo Cable Channel 961. I hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday, man. Today is a gloomy day, but it's a great day. And we have a special guest in the house, man. This guy's been my friend for about 4 years now, and we'll get into how we met in a little bit, but we're going to get on. We're going to introduce him. Everybody, welcome to the show. My friend, Charles Brewer, with Deeply Rooted and Stir 22. Charles, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, thank you for having me. How you say that?
Diggets
and
Diggeteers.
That's a lot of words to be saying all together, bro.
I've been saying it for a long time, man. So
that's all right.
Bro. Ricky Simmons.
Yeah, I know Ricky.
He told me, he's like, man, you need to open the show with that. And I was like, nah. He's like, open the show with that and stuff. So I just come out and be me, man.
It's perfect, bro. It's perfect.
So Charles, tell me a little bit about yourself, bro.
Man, that's okay. I'll give you my little background. So originally, from West Africa, Liberia.
Okay.
Came in the States when I was about 6-7 years old. Was raised in Texas. Came here in Nebraska in '99. Went to Concordia University.
Okay.
Played a little bit of football and basketball. And pretty much once I graduated, just Lincoln just became a good place to stay. Had some kids too also.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lincoln and kids, is a great place to raise kids. So I decided to stay up here.
It's a great place.
Absolutely.
I wish I would have knew about this place when my kids, I moved out here in 2014.
Yeah.
My kids are all grown. I think my youngest is 28.
Yeah.
So I wish I would have knew about this place
man.
long ago, and I'd have been here.
Yeah. Sure,
yeah. So you came here to play football, or you just happened to move here?
I had a scholarship to go to Concordia University in Seward, Nebraska. Small town Seward. And it was a culture shock for me because I wasn't used to snow and all that. But I had a scholarship and stayed there 4 years, got my bachelor's, and then maybe about 6-7 years later, got my master's at Doane University.
Good for you, man.
And then that's when I decided to go in the restaurant industry, man. And that's where it all started.
Which brings us to Stir 22. So So you got your master's now. Was that in culinary, or did you just?
No, that's just business, man. I like counting money.
Oh.
I like counting big money.
Who don't?
I know that's right.
But yeah, man. So tell me how you got involved in restaurant food and stuff.
So actually, being raised in Dallas, back in 2010, I went back home, and my sister lived in Dallas, downtown Dallas, and she was taking us around. Me and my wife I was taking us around, showing me all what downtown has. And, downtown Dallas is very vibrant and very eclectic, very different, a lot of stuff. And it was just moving and shaking. And, I'm like, man, Lincoln needs a lot of different places where, Dallas could work. So there was this one place where it was just a cool vibe. I was there for like 3-4 hours. And I was like, Lincoln needs a place like this. It was like a cocktail lounge. So when I came back home, my goal was to open a cocktail lounge.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wrote a business plan. It was about 20 pages. I was just writing my ideas down, what the concept is going to look like, what it's going to be, and all that. And from there, my friend, Robert Adams, who's a good friend of mine, looked at the business plan and threw it on the floor. He's like, man, this don't make no sense. Robert can be like that sometimes. He's like, this don't make no sense. He's like, it's a lot of just everything. So he's like, you need to get a consultant. So I reached out to a business consultant. He said, I can redo it and I can make it, because the whole objective was to get investors or whatever the case is. He's like, I can redo it, make it look good and all that. He's like, but I see on your bio that you're from West Africa, Liberia, and you don't have nothing about food. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't got time for food. He was like, no, you need to do something with food, man. Being that you're from Liberia, you need to do like African food. I'm like, what? no, I will not do African food in Lincoln, Nebraska. He's like, no, I think you need to. A lot of people don't know what that is,
Mhm.
And he's like, it'll be good. And I'm like, okay, So I reached out to my mom, and she's like, okay, we're gonna do African food, but we're gonna put a little bit of a spin to it. We're gonna put more of an infusion to it and stuff like that. So for 3, 4 years, I kind of follow her, and she mentored me how to cook her food. I was always been a mama's boy anyway, so I was always been in the kitchen. So I had a idea how to cook an African food
Mhm.
works. So we just fine tuned it for 3, 4 years, just make it more of Americanized, I want to say. Yeah.
So mom's a good cook.
Mom's a great cook.
Now, was she a cook or just
Oh,
home?
no, she never been a real cook like that, but she's always like
Just a good cook at home.
I remember back in the day though, my dad used to go play basketball, like Saturday basketball pickup and stuff like that. And for a good 3, 4 months, he used to bring my dad's a social bug, he knows everybody.
Mhm.
He used to bring like about 15, 20, 30 people over. And my mom used to cook like every Saturday.
Yeah.
She used to cook for him and we made money off that. And I think that's one of my reasons why I was always been in the kitchen, helping her, things like that.
So what is African food when you said nobody knows nothing about that?
Yeah. Well, African food. So, the thing about African food is what my opinion of African food is, what people think. I think is just it's like goat is what, and there's more to it than that. I mean, goat is kind of a good staple for us, and we
Mhm.
like it and stuff like that. And not everybody know how to cook goat. There's a certain way to cook it. So and goat is very gamey also. So a lot of people think African food is just goat, but it's more to it than that. It's the flavor, it's the spices, it's the type of meat you're cooking with,
Mhm.
and things like that. So it's unique. It's different, and I think a lot of people in Lincoln at that point in time, 2010, 2012, wasn't just aware of it,
Yeah.
based on just what they see on TV. So
Now, a lot of curry. You cook with a lot of curry?
not really.
No?
Not really. I do cook with curry, yes, but in back home, no. Curry is not a big thing. In other curries, if you go more west, I'm east. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm west. If you go more east, you're gonna see a little more curry. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So now you had a restaurant, Stir 22,
I
which is
did.
where I first met you. So I'm gonna share
Yeah.
how we met.
Yeah.
And you must always have your eyes peeled back, your ears open, because I went. You was moving from
Yeah.
over here south. You was moving downtown,
Yeah. Yeah.
and your building was coming for rent.
Yeah.
And so I had went to look at it, and it was, they're my friends now. I never knew that
Yeah.
Tramisha used to work
Yeah.
for you. And you said it was your bar
That was my
manager
bar manager.
or
Yeah.
whatever. And good friends of ours, man. I'm
Absolutely.
glad they got I'm glad they got that place.
Yeah, they doing good too. They rocking it.
Yeah,
They rocking
they're
it.
doing real good. But I had went in there, and you was showing me around, man, and I'll never forget, because I was struggling with this, but you was like, hey man, I like what you're doing with that. You dig.
Yeah.
And then I explained to you, my wife was like, don't do that. People ain't gonna like that. And you said, no, do it, because that's how, that's what
Yeah.
you're known for.
That's what you're known for.
And I
Yeah.
was like, man, so this guy, I mean, that was the first time I met you.
Right.
And so, like I said, you must have your eyes peeled back, your ears open, which
Yeah.
is a good thing. But I appreciate you for that. So now I'm comfortable saying it. And that's all you did.
Love,
And so
I know
now
it's so cool too.
today, me and my daughter, my granddaughter, we went to I went to the restaurant, and I was doing a deep clean. So I went to Sam's Club to buy some degreaser. And this couple walked by me, and they was like, you dig?
Yeah.
Like that. And I turned around, I was like, you dig? And
There
my
you go.
granddaughter, she's even saying that now. She's like, you dig? And they started laughing. They was like, we love your food or whatever. But man, I love that, because like now wherever I go, somebody's always saying,
Yeah.
you dig?
That's cool, man. It's a
So-
cool saying, bro.
so,
So I'm
yes.
glad you still kept on saying it.
Yep. So man, so tell me, so Stir 22. So the
Yeah.
food there, was that African food, or?
Yeah, it was African, and it was also Caribbean. I also, once again, I didn't feel so comfortable about making it an African cocktail lounge. That didn't even sound right.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, well, let me throw some Caribbean in there, because Caribbean is kind of a staple. Everybody knows Caribbean. People go to Jamaica, they go to other places and stuff like that. They're familiar with that type of food. So for a good another 2 years or so, I kind of self-taught myself how to cook some Jamaican food.
Mhm.
Once again, it's infused, because I know Jamaican are very sensitive about other people cooking their food.
Mhm.
So I put my spin to it, to kind of make it more of my type of taste to it and things like that. So yeah, that's how pretty much Stir 22 came from, pretty much, because it was a cocktail lounge, but then I did African and Caribbean in it.
Okay.
And the kicker with that, just to add originally the concept was I was going to make it all boneless.
Uh-huh.
So all the food was going to be boneless, and there was a good 6 months, I say everything. So I was doing oxtails. I was peeling the meat off the bone and making it boneless. the community didn't like that. They're like, Charles, no, you're not doing that. You're gonna keep the oxtails on the bone.
Yeah.
You know?
So, like Tina, she likes to get boneless chicken wings.
Yeah.
I like bone in. It's something bone in. Anything bone in adds flavor.
Yeah.
In my
it
opinion.
does. It does.
In my opinion. But yeah, man, you gotta leave that bone
But
in
some
there.
people, you know, it gets a little. Some people like to fight their food, and some people don't want to fight their food. You know.
Yeah.
So I kind of cater to both. So there was some things that was boneless too, also. But yeah, the oxtails and goat, those had to be bone in because people like to fight their food with those. So,
Yeah. So now speaking of oxtail,
yes,
we was talking about the Keenan Eats event.
Yeah.
And one of my employees, Dustin, said, "Man, I went to this I forget the name of it, but they had oxtail."
Yeah.
And I said, "Deeply Rooted," and he said, "Yeah, that was it. He's all his oxtail." The white kid.
Yeah. He can't.
He was like,
he's a talker too, boy.
Yeah, he was like,
talking.
they're good, and you know, he made oxtail.
Yeah, he told me.
And he got off. He got off, and so he wants to make it and stuff. Now he's a real good kid. He's just slow in the kitchen. So like doing it. So like if I made just a meal of oxtail where he prepped it all day and was serving it at night, then he would be able to do good and stuff. But I told him that's like we can't do that in there. I mean, we can,
but it's a process.
But it's a
4 or 5 hours of cooking. You don't have time.
Yeah.
For
So
that.
like when I cook oxtail at home, and you know, I try to sear it on the sides or whatever, and then I let it cook slow.
Yeah.
And like for about 5 or 6 hours.
You gotta take it slow.
And I even smoked them one time.
Really?
But what I did was I smoked and put them on a smoker for about 2-3 hours, and then I covered them up, put them in the oven.
Okay.
Charles. And it was
good.
fire. And I made homemade, you know, butter beans.
Yeah.
And I mixed them with black eyed peas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I served it with the oxtail. It was fire.
Man,
so
come on, man. I think you need to show your chef skills a little bit more in that kitchen, man.
I think I'm going. We probably will do
switch
it
up a little bit sometimes,
as a special man. But yeah. So tell me about Deeply Rooted. So you guys were right here where Jordan is now. Berry.
Well, no, that was Stir 22. So what happened was, Tramisha came and they wanted a food truck, and my lease was about to end. This is the time I had 2 locations. I had the downtown location that was Stir Fast at that time, was just doing bowls.
Oh, so you had that one too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
didn't know that.
For 2 years, I had 2 locations. It was crazy too, by the way. It was crazy trying to work 2 locations. This was doing COVID too, by the way.
Trying to do one is crazy.
Right. So I had 2 locations. The lease was about to end on the South Street location. And Sheridan area, by the way, that's a great community, man. They supported me for the 5-6 years I was there. They did a great job. So shouts out to Sheridan in that area, man.
I remember you shared that with me.
That's a good
back
support.
then.
Yeah, they come out. They truly come out. And I think they're doing the same for Tramisha. They're doing a great job. So my lease was about to end, and they was looking for a food truck, and they was going to put all this money into a food truck. I'm like, listen, y'all can just buy me over. Price won't be that big of a difference, and y'all take over. You know, the community knows Tramisha. People just come for Tramisha already because she's just, you know, she's pleasant. She's a Southern Belle, you know. And I'm like, you already got a following already. Just take over. So, you know, Travis is kind of the mastermind. He's down the brains. He's the numbers guy. So he was like, yeah, this makes sense. Let's do it. So they bought me out, and then I moved everything over to Stir Fast, which then I made Stir 22. So we was doing bowls during lunchtime, and then we was doing dinner at night at that point.
Now, although it was Stir Fast, you still served the same food.
Yeah.
You had at your South location,
the only
correct?
difference is there was bowls during lunchtime, then dinner was like kind of plate, you know, like, but the bowls became so popular. I was doing bowls, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, it became really popular. It really took off.
So now why'd you step away from that?
You want to be honest?
Yeah.
So be honest. Honestly, here's the thing. The restaurant industry is tough, man. And, you know, with margins and the profit level is really small. I think our average restaurant makes between 1% to 5% take home, if that much. And with me, I'm a business owner, so I chase money. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I chase money. So I'm looking. And I was making money, but it just wasn't enough for me at that time. And also some of the foods I was cooking, like the oxtail and the goat, those are only food I can cook.
And so I don't know much about goat.
Yeah,
I do know
it's about the same making oxtail, 4 or 5 hours.
But is it expensive? Because oxtail is
about $8 a pound. Both of them about $8 a pound. So, you know, it was just, I was constantly in the kitchen, you know, and at that point in time, I'm 6-7 years in, so I'm constantly being in the kitchen, and I really truly started getting burnt out. And also, I didn't feel appreciated. I truly didn't. Lincoln community, I truly didn't feel appreciated, because here's the reason why I didn't feel appreciated. Because I remember I won Best Wings, People's Choice, and and judge 4 years straight. I remember the third year I was on the best wings. I think at that time I won People's Choice, and the judge um, elected me too also.
Was that with Wingfest?
Yeah, that's
okay.
what Wingfest. I remember a week later, I seen a post, who got the best wings in Lincoln, like a Facebook post. Some random person posted it, and I'm like, oh yeah, my name is gonna be up on 3, 4. I'm like, come on,
Yeah.
and my name didn't come up at all, And I mean, and I was like, you know what, I didn't really feel appreciated, and at that point in time, I was getting burnt out, and I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to go. But I didn't want to just leave it. So that's when Deeply Rooted came in. So I closed. So Jordan came because I remember him from when we did the back to school with Quibina.
Yeah.
And his stuff.
Uh-huh.
And we had heavy hitters. We had Mary Ellens, Mary Ellens.
Yeah.
Heavy hitter.
Yeah.
We had me. We had I forgot her name.
I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Sarah Southern Comfort Food?
Sarah, yeah, she was there. So we had heavy hitters, and then Jordan was right between us. And this brother had a line out the door, and I'm like, "What? Who is this guy? And what is he doing?" So, and then one time when we talked, also he was talking about how it was been the wintertime. He had the food truck. He's like, "Man, I'm gonna get a little space and." And just kind of figure it out from there.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, like I said, I was burnt out, didn't feel appreciated. I'm like, man, let me reach out to Jordan. So I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, Jordan, let's work out something, man. I had about another year or so on my lease. Let's work out something. We can work out somewhere. You come in, we'll split it, and then we gradually increase to where you're paying what you're supposed to be paying. He was like, yeah, I like that idea. And he came in and he just took over that.
Dude,
he's rocking it. I want my chairs back, Jordan. I want my chairs back, though. So we've been talking about that. I want my chairs back. Those are my favorites. But he's rocking it in there.
And he's gonna be so big. He's gonna be like, here, I can just buy your chairs now.
I know that's right.
So I mean, he's doing big things, man. I'm proud of you, Jordan. If you're in the house, and
shout out to Jordan.
You guys make sure you go check him out. Bury a Boss right over here on O Street. Oh, and what's
13th and 1320 O Street.
1320 O Street. You got it straight from the horse's mouth. He's got some good tacos, man. Birria tacos or birria tacos.
Yeah, you gotta. I can't say it, so
birria. Birria. But yeah, man. He gets off, man. I'm proud of. It seems like all of us came up at the same time. True. So it was I think Tramisha and Travis, I think they got about 6-7 months on me.
Yeah.
But Jordan, he was all coming up at the same time.
So with us, it was me, Mary Ellens, Charles Phillips.
You guys are the OGs.
Yeah, George Weaver came around that time.
Yeah.
And then Fly Dogs. Marcus came. And then right like 6 months to a year later, Pookie came. So we all was at that time same, just conversating and trying to figure out how to just make it all make sense. And then you guys came like about maybe 4 years later, all around the same time as well. So, and it's just cool seeing y'all, man. Y'all growing, man.
Yeah, and it's a trip, because everybody's trying to help everybody.
Absolutely.
Just like you, instead of saying, Bury a Boss, I'm gonna help them. Instead of saying, I'll take this money. Yeah. But it's a trip. You say burnout because I got to that spot about maybe a month ago.
A month ago?
About a month ago. It was starting to set in.
Yeah.
And the reason why is I'm gonna share this because there's no shame in my game.
Man. Let's put it out there.
There's no shame in my game. Right now I'm not at a profit and stuff.
It's
so
a tough business.
I have been working for free for 3 years.
Wow.
Now I love it. I love to see the people, eat my food. I love to see them smile. I love to go in there and just look and be like, look what I did.
Yeah. You built something special, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And
but the community got to do their part too. Though.
Yeah.
They truly do. They need to come out and support these small businesses because this is a struggle. The restaurant industry is a struggle.
And small businesses is something I want to touch on. When we come back from break.
We can talk about
that. We're going to talk on that when we come back from break.
Absolutely.
But you got these employees, bless their heart and stuff, but I just don't want to go have to do my work for free and then have to do your work that I'm paying you for. So I'm getting
especially with the pay that we're paying people nowadays now.
Yeah. And so, I'm like, enough is enough. And I'd walk in there sometimes and I'd be like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and I'd sit there, and then I was like, "You can't." I'd always hear my mom's voice. My mom, I hear her voice. Little 5-foot woman, never give up, son. Never give up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't give up. I can't give up. I owe it to my grandkids. I got to build something.
Absolutely.
So I did it, and finally, finally, I talked to Michelle Maurer.
Okay.
Mower,
Yeah,
you know her?
Yeah.
She was like, Chubb, put yourself on payroll. So now
you gotta
I
pay
put myself on payroll.
Yeah, man.
So now I look at it as I'm looking at it is in two ways. I'm looking at it as I'm the owner, but I'm also an employee.
You are.
So I got to go do my job and I got to outwork everybody.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And if I want to raise, if I want the boss to see me, you got to work.
You got to work. Absolutely.
And get that raise, man. But so now it makes it a little bit easier. But look, folks, we're going to pay some bills and we will return after these messages.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technicians will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm, safe, and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Get geared up for savings like you've never seen before during Elway Days. Their biggest sale of the year runs October 14th through the 18th when every red tag machine is priced at invoice plus $300. That's it. No freight, no setup, no extra fees. Don't miss out on these epic savings. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered all under one roof with a large selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, and personal watercraft at their 27th and I-80 location.
Imagine hitting rewind on your life 10, even 20 years. With testosterone therapy from Limitless Male, you can turn back the aging clock and get your edge, energy, and confidence back. If you've lost your drive, sleep deprived, muscle loss, belly fat, irritable, you're not the guy you once were. Get your T levels checked at Limitless Male. More and more men are realizing hormone replacement can turn back the clock. Schedule your free consult at limitlessmale.com.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
Serve Nebraska believes that volunteers are part of what makes Nebraska great. Each year, the Step Forward Awards honors volunteers from across the state who serve their communities in outstanding ways. We hope you'll join us this year at the Step Forward Awards luncheon on October 27th in Omaha. Help us thank volunteers with a celebration to remember. To register, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Register Now. We hope to see you there. Paid for by Serve Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
You never think cancer will happen to you. I smoked for over 40 years. My doctor recommended that I get annual lung cancer screening. They were able to catch my cancer at stage 1. It's never too late to quit. Even if you're still smoking, you need to ask your doctor about annual lung cancer screening. Just 30 minutes a year could save your life.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Husker fans know when you work together, great things happen. At Cornhusker Bank, they're more than your financial partner. With 5 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Omaha, they're your neighbors, your teammates, and your biggest fans. Whether you're saving for your first home, planning your future, or growing your business, they're right here in Nebraska to help you move forward together. Visit cornhusker.bank to learn more. Cornhusker Bank, member FDIC. Doing life together.
Deciding on a college with your high school senior can be a little overwhelming for parents. But applying for money to pay for it is simple. FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, is now easier than ever with fewer questions and faster fill-out times. If you have a high school senior, now is the time to apply for thousands of dollars for classes, books, and housing. Get started, Nebraska, at dothefafsa.org. Sponsored by Education Quest Foundation. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, with your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd, powered by Nebraska Knockerball, HealthLink, and Coalition Restoration on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way on 93.7 The Ticket. Text in the show at Starter Heyman Jeweler text line at 402-464-5685 or watch us live on YouTube, X, Facebook, and Allo Cable channel 961. Charles, when we went to break, we was talking about Stir 22, man. Yeah. So how'd you venture from? So how'd you go? You saying you didn't feel appreciated and stuff. Go ahead and chime back on that about like how you got out of that and got into rooted.
So when I reached out to Jordan, he came over and took over the place. I pretty much got a little petty. I'm like, man, I'm done with food.
Mm-hmm.
But the sauces and seasoning I knew was very something special. So because a lot of people used to request it, I want competition with it, things like that. So let me focus on the sauce and seasoning line and I don't even worry about food. So for a good year, I don't think I even made anything with food. I barely even cooked at home even. Mm-hmm. My wife knows this. And I didn't cook at home. So I was just focused on the sauce and seasoning. So I took my sauces to the university that have in food innovation, where they got scientists and they determined chef level, acidity, all that. They took me through the whole process with these sauces. Now it's a pretty penny to get, scientists. So it's a pretty penny to get all this developed, but they went ahead and developed it. I'm like, well, let me get this out, because the focus was eventually with these sauce and seasoning. I was going to open a remix to stir fast.
Okay.
The two things in the restaurant industry that I noticed when I was working that kept me in the kitchen more was making these sauces and cooking the oxtails and goat. So I definitely got rid of the oxtails and goat. And I'm like, if I can get these sauces like cold pack or whatever the case is where I'm not making it, then I think I can do something special with this stir fast bowl concept, which is like my version of Chipotle. So that's the end goal eventually to open stir fast. It won't be that name, but that's the end goal. So that's where these sauces and seasoning came to play.
Okay.
So I was opening for that, but it became popular. I'm like, well, let me start marketing it. Let me start getting it out, So eventually I started going to all the Hy-Vees here in Lincoln. I think all the Hy-Vees, Leon's grocery store, definitely Leon's. They're one of my big supporters right there when it comes to Deeply Rooted, and the variety of all the small local stores. So, and it just started growing, and it's still growing. So I'm just trying to get more awareness, get more exposure. So that's where we're at.
You hear that live, folks. Make sure you get the Hy-Vee, Leon's, and some smaller stores to get you some of this Deeply Rooted. So start at the top, work your way down. Let us know what you have here.
It's actually broke down from most popular to least.
Oh, okay.
There's no least popular really, just not
from the best.
Best.
So if you want to pick one, you want to start here, work your way
jerk
down.
Mango is the most popular one. It's a mix of our jerk sauce and mango sauce together.
And it's called jerk mango?
Jerk mango. Yeah, jerk mango pineapple sauce.
Oh.
It's really it's really good. It's really good. I'm gonna bring you some samples, bro.
And just open it up, let me drink it.
No, you can't. Don't do that. You can though, but no, come on. And then the jerk sauce is my traditional jerk sauce. It's not the traditional like Jamaican. It's definitely more sweeter.
Okay.
As opposed to, I think Jamaicans are a little more garlicky. So and then we have the mango pineapple, fresh mango chunks. Pineapple chunks is really good. Jerk season is on the left. That's kind of the base for everything. Yep.
Okay.
Blackened season is where if you want to use for seafood or anything like that, that's really good. A roster sauce. These are new flavors that just started that came out about 3-4 weeks ago.
Now, is that a little spicy?
Yeah, it's a good little spicy though. It's not overdo it. See, and that's the
you say so is it gonna blow your mouth?
No,
back?
And that's the stereotype. People got to stop with the spicy, because I used to have the 7 years in, and I'm still, and when I have my restaurant, I still used to have people coming in. Is it spicy? I'm like, man.
Well, so like, I have my barbecue sauce,
Yes.
and I have my regular,
Yeah,
and my spicy,
Yeah.
and my Carolina.
and it's just like
And people ask, is it spicy?
Yeah.
It's got a kick,
but it's not.
but you don't need a
It's
gallon
not
of
gonna
milk
kill you
after you're done eating it. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? It's not like you're on the show of Hot Ones
Right.
where you're sweating and
Yeah.
stuff. It's just got that
And
sweetness, that bite, and boom, it's gone.
That's the spice I provide.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know, now there are some other Jamaican and African restaurants where it's overwhelming.
Mhm.
It's overwhelming. But me, you know, I cater to the people as a whole because that's what I do. So it's nothing overwhelming. It's not spicy. It's really it's kick, but it's just a kick that's hit you right here, and that's it.
Mhm.
Just like a normal spicy barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we went to Jamaica twice.
Yeah.
And the first time we was there, I'll never forget, man. I asked them, did they have something? They had something. It was some I forget what it was.
Mhm.
And they said it was a little spicy. I was like, okay. So I ate it, man. I think it was so hot. I talked with a lisp for like 5
Ooh,
months.
That's that Scotch bonnet pepper they put in.
Man,
They
it
don't
was
mess
hot.
around with that.
It was hot. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was like it lingered. It was that linger hot. And I don't like that kind of hot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I couldn't even enjoy
anything
my
that
food.
make you unhappy with eating that's not good.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't even eat. I was like, man, okay, and
Yeah.
stuff. But I mean, some people can eat that,
Some
and it's
people
not
can eat
even
that.
spicy. You know what I mean?
After them is nothing.
So,
But I know Lincoln is a little different.
yeah, no, you know, I want to
gotta
jump
tone it
back
down a little bit.
Now, I want to jump back because you said you had goat, you cook goat, and you cook oxtail.
Yes.
Now, you said that African food is more goat. Now, is there oxtail?
No, that's the Jamaican side.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
now the way things are changing now, I think it's just a mix of everything.
Mhm.
Because oxtail's so big now. I think everybody cook oxtail.
Yeah, well, you know, let me tell you a story about oxtail, man. Funny story. I ordered some oxtail from one of the suppliers I was from, and usually when I get oxtail, I'll get it from like Walmart or
Yeah.
like the market
you
or
get
something,
it-
but it's already cut up.
Oh,
They brought me a whole
You got the
box, so I
whole
thought
tail.
it was a whole tail, and
you know how to cut it?
well, yeah,
You gotta
I
cut it into
eventually.
joints.
Eventually I was feeling it and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
and it's real easy, but I was like, the
It's a
heck
whole
am I
tail.
supposed to do with
Yeah,
this?
it's a
I
whole
thought,
tail.
you know, I thought in the market they you know, with that little saw
Some
and
people
stuff,
do,
but
yeah.
I mean, you find the joint and
Yeah, that's it.
and so I
You
mean,
got it.
and it's fresh, so yeah.
Put it on the menu.
But man, that's a lot of
But just
oxtail
mark it
is
up a little
expensive.
bit and put it on the menu. I
You-
bet you people come.
You know, a lot of people have been asking for
You
it.
gotta show more of your chef skills,
So,
bro. Come
I-
on.
you
now.
know, I think I will.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people say just keep it the way it is, because if you start doing too much
That's true.
or whatever, and they
That's true.
said, you know, so you got your like Taco Tuesday specials, you got
Yeah.
your Wing Wednesdays, you got your Pork Chop Fridays, and leave it like that and stuff, because then if somebody comes to get pork chops and you got oxtail, then you're gonna throw these people. But
One thing about Lincoln, yes, people stay with what they know in Lincoln, Nebraska. What I've noticed, yes, but Lincoln is also developing too. Also, it's a slow development, but it is developing, especially in regards to the food industry. It's coming out. I mean, we got Kenny Eats, who's he's
Keenan, that
moving
dude,
and shaking right
man.
now. He's moving and shaking.
he just had that festival last
and
week,
that was crazy.
and I heard it was huge.
It was crazy.
It was huge.
It
I'm
was
proud of
crazy.
that cat
Shout
too.
out to Kenan. for
Met
sure.
him 3 years ago. He came in, was talking to me or whatever, ate my food, and he sat down, and the way we started getting to know each other was he sat down and he started telling me about his uncle.
Yeah,
You know, the uncle or whatever. He said,
Yeah.
you remind me of
Quick
him.
bites or
Yeah,
something
quick
like that,
bites.
yeah.
He said, you remind me of him, and blah blah. And then he started showing me pictures and stuff, and then just coming in just to hang out and just talk
Yeah.
or whatever. And we're good friends
Yeah.
now.
I'm not saying change the menu completely, but
Oh,
throw
no,
something
no.
special on it to bring this extra crowd. You know,
Like an
there's a-
extra special, like on Saturdays
There's
or
a
something.
good barbecue crowd, but then there's a lot of people that's like that diverse.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
so oxtail, a lot of people, oxtail, I don't want the oxtail, but if they knew
man, when they eat it,
that, to me,
it's
that's
a
like the
game
best,
changer.
man.
It's a game changer,
Man.
especially if you cook it right.
Yeah.
Tell them.
I like to take that mug just like this, hold that little knuckle there and that
Yeah.
little slimy
There
knuckle
you go.
there, and
It's
just
like
take
the
that
whole
thing, man,
thing.
and it just comes right off.
Nah, I'm
Cook
a
it
little
right.
hossie did it with mine. I used a fork, man. I'm a little hossie did it. I'm a little stuck up with mine. I used a fork and a knife, bro. I
I don't want to
don't
get my
judge
hands
me.
dirty, but you know
Don't
what?
judge me.
But it is after you get that little cartilage or whatever that is,
Yeah,
that gristle, it does make your hands real sticky.
It does.
It does make your hands real
Yep.
sticky, but it's some good stuff, man. But
Yeah.
talking about Lincoln, man, I want to know how you feel about like local small businesses.
Local small businesses. Here's the way I feel about local small businesses in Lincoln. I feel like it got to be a give and take,
Mhm.
and I don't think it's a give and take when it comes to small businesses and community supporting. I think it need to be a little bit of both. I think the community need to do a little bit of job coming out to support their small business, whatever that may be, because small businesses are struggling right.
Mhm.
It's hard out here. It's extremely hard out here. And we know people can cook food at their own house, but it doesn't hurt to take 1 month and go try something new.
Yeah. And we're not only talking about, I just want to be specific. Not only restaurants.
No, we're talking.
It could be a little small tire shop.
Yeah.
Owned by Gilligan next door. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Like go
Any
get your
type
tires
of
from
small
him.
Business. We need that support from the Lincoln community because I think for small businesses that I'm around, we do our job. We do a great job of going out to support the community. Where you see us at the back to school events, and those are free food that we're giving out too. By the way, we're not. Quit Bennett throws a good amount in to help us out with that, but those are our time and labor that we're putting out to go serve those food. And I think it's only fair that the community do their part and come and support us too. I'm not saying come on every day or every weekend, but once or twice a month, make your presence known in these small businesses.
Right.
Come to your spot for Havelock there and stuff like that. It's a hidden gem. The food is good, the quality is good. Same thing with Tramisha, a lot of maize. Same thing with Pookie, Screamers. A variety of different places out there that truly need that support, and the community needs to come and do their part. And then the small business is gonna do their part too, and that's how everything works.
Now speaking of, it's Kevin, right?
Kevin, Screamers. Yeah.
Did he get his new joint?
I don't know what I should be talking on because I don't want to talk out. But he's moving to the Telegraph District. I don't know.
But he's still keeping Screamers though, right?
I don't know for sure.
Okay, I thought he told me that he was.
Maybe so.
And I thought he's moving to Telegraph, but I do know. I took
sure.
my mom in there. My mom came out here to visit, and it was her birthday, so I took her there.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, because he was on the show, and I think they were supposed to be in there. I want to say they were supposed to be in there this summer or something, but just due to like the grill and all that, and like the hood and all that stuff, it just took longer and stuff.
Full built out he's doing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be nice.
So I can't wait to see it.
I'm gonna be in there.
Now is it gonna be over there
too? By the way,
is it gonna be over there by the post?
Yeah, it's gonna be around that area.
Okay,
I think more in the front.
Okay.
By across the street from Lincoln Journal Star.
Yeah, definitely. As soon as I hear that, man, I'll definitely be in that.
Everybody should be in there for sure.
Yeah.
Because that's a good entertainment and the food is good too. He does have my jerk sauce too, by the way. So
oh, really?
Yeah, I think he's making a jerk chicken. I think what he makes out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So every 2 months he requests like a whole gallon of jerk sauce.
Man, so look, so maybe we can.
Yeah, man.
Let me sample each one of these, and then I'll see what I could do, man. And then we'll call it the deeply rooted whatever.
Yeah. Same thing with a copper kettle.
Okay.
Adam and Mackenzie, they use my. Adam's a true chef right there. Yeah. That brother's been in the kitchen for a while.
I want to get him on the show too.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, he's been in the game for a long time. He was supposed to be when I opened Stir 22. He was supposed to be my manager, actually, and we talked and everything. But Adam, Adam's he's a businessman too, also. So. We just couldn't make sense of the money part of it, but he uses my jerk sauce too, also for his wings. And it's every 2 months he's calling me, hey man, I need a gallon again, Charles. I need a gallon again. So shout out to Adam in the copper kettle for sure.
Well, I'm definitely gonna try something, man, and we'll see what we can have, and then we'll have your name up in there, man. I don't mind doing that. I want to do something, call it like for Keenan, like make something because I think he's going to beef. I don't think he ate beef. I think he's starting to eat beef.
Oh,
now.
You don't?
Right, and I know
he looks so slim.
I definitely know he don't eat pork, I believe.
Yeah.
But I think he said he's starting to eat beef. But anyway, I told him I want to create something for him, because thanks to him and Scotty Eats, man,
Scotty Eats is out there too. Yeah, I'll reach out to him.
Pretty much is what's
they moving and shaking.
Up,
yeah, there's another gentleman too. He came out and did my first food truck when I did my grill. I forgot his name.
Yeah, the dude with the glasses, always praise.
I think he's a younger guy. I know him. I know who you're talking about.
Okay, so there was a younger cat that was about 17, 18.
17.
Yep, he came out.
He's out there moving and shaking too. Yeah, I don't know his name. Shout out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I forgot his name too, man.
He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, but you have this new venture. That you're doing. Yeah, the First Seed. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. So First Seed, I created this about I actually been in the works with it about a year. It just finally got developed. Shout out to Ramon Adams, a good friend of mine. He's a developer, so he created for me. So First Seed is a community-based funding website. So the goal is just like GoFundMe, but it's for business owners and entrepreneurs. The goal is one of the issues I was having when I was in the restaurant is cash flow. We just don't have the money to cover all the bills because for whatever reason. So the goal for First is to help people cover their cash flow within their community. So the way it works is you create a campaign on my website. We'll send it to every people in your community via email. I am working on adding text and a variety of other things on there or ways to communicate. But you pretty much send an email or that campaign to everybody via email. They get it They support it if they choose to. Everything is anonymous, so nobody knows who's supporting what.
Right.
And then from there, the people who donate can have an option to send to their community as well. Then we have a community, or First Seed community, where people are given to also.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we've only been doing it for about 4 or 5 months. We got about 300 people in our community, and the whole idea is to have a community of people just giving. So if for somebody AC went out, hey, I need my AC went out, and I can shout out to the community. Hey, there's somebody who needs about $3,000-$4,000. Let's put in $5.
Right.
And $5, this big community give up will cover that, AC. Somebody need cover mortgage or even payroll. That's what First Seed is for.
So how would they find you? So like for the listeners out there, if they wanted, I don't know, each listener call in, give $1, $2.
Oh, something,
anything
please.
helps.
Anything.
How
helps.
can they find you?
The website is www.firstseedfund.
Okay.
So FUND.com.
Okay.
So you go to it. If you scroll down, we have a variety of different campaigns on there already in the front. You can just give a little, and then you can also create a campaign. So if you need some extra funding too as well, you can create your campaign. We'll send it to others. We'll post it on our Facebook. We'll post it on all social media platforms. Try to get more awareness to it. Now, I'm new. This is new, so this is something it's been developing. So if you're expecting to get $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, that's not realistic at this point in time. But it is people. I've done a campaign. The most I've done is give somebody $1,000, and every little helps. And we're growing.
Even if it was $100.
Yes.
I mean, that sounds little, but that would help. You know what I mean?
And we're growing. We're growing. As we just have a campaign where two people needed a food truck, and their goal was 4. I think we're at about 500-600 for them, and they've only been doing it for 3 weeks. So it's on there. Go support, please. Every little counts. Even $1, $2, or $3. Every little counts.
Yeah, every little bit counts. All right, folks. We will be back after these messages. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Nebraska farmers, harvest is here and every gallon counts. That's why Sapp Brothers Petroleum launched the Go Big Red Fuel Giveaway. When you contract your fuel with Sapp Brothers, enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. As Husker Country knows, the only thing stronger than the roar at Memorial Stadium is the drive of a farmer putting food on the table. Fuel your farm with Sapp Brothers Petroleum and enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. Visit sapbros.net today. Sapp Brothers Petroleum, fueling the heartland. Go Big Red.
If the power is out, traffic lights might be too. If you come across a dark intersection, treat it like a 4-way stop. See more tips at les.com/safety.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
This fall, Baumgars has everything you need to get your farm ready for the season. Stock up on livestock feed, deer corn, and pine shavings to keep your animals fed and your farm running smoothly. Need tools for your fall projects? Grab DeWalt power tools and grass seed to keep your fields in top shape before winter. From your barn to your backyard, Baumgars has you covered. Get ready for the season with everything you need to finish those fall fix-ups. Baumgars, field, farm, and fall fix-ups.
Are you looking to upgrade your equipment and keep cash in your pocket? Through October at Landmark Implement, get up to a 24-month waiver on select John Deere tractors and combines, or lock in a 2.9% fixed rate for 36 months, followed by a qualified standard rate for another 36 months. Whether you're thinking of this year's harvest or planning ahead, we've got a solution that works for your bottom line. Visit your local Landmark Implement for more details, or check us out at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Schaefer's is celebrating its 79th anniversary with special rebates, financing, savings, and free delivery store-wide.
Update your home with innovative Samsung appliances and save up to an additional $900 with rebates. Samsung Innovation saves you energy and time with easy-to-connect appliance technology. Plus, during Schaefer's anniversary, get free delivery on your appliance purchase.
So hurry in during Schaefer's 79th anniversary event, going on now.
This is your year, where your team takes it all the way. Win way more than bragging rights at Warhorse Casino, where your love of the game could put $1 million in your pocket. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with prizes all season long. Weekly cash prizes up to $1,000 cash, season-long leaderboards, and a chance to win $1 million. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Fall is here, and so are cooler temps, darker evenings, and slick roads. Is your vehicle ready for the change in seasons? At A1 Automotive, we've got you covered. From tire checks, brake inspections, batteries, and heater systems, we make sure your car is road ready for the Nebraska winters ahead. Don't wait until the first frost. Schedule your fall car care checkup today and drive with confidence all season long. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, with your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd, powered by Nebraska Knockerball, HealthLink, and Coalition Restoration on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the Soulful Way on 93.7 The Ticket. Texting the show at Starter Heyman Jeweler text line at 402-464-5685 or stream live on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Allo Cable Channel 961. And Charles, I want to say it was a pleasure having you on the show, man. I appreciate you having and just learning your story and stuff, man. But before we get out of here, you have a food truck, right? You do stuff with food trucks.
I do, yes. So I do have a food truck. I really don't go out too often, usually once or twice a week. I'm gonna ramp it up a little more going into the spring of next year, you know. But I just don't go out that much because I already been out there already.
Trying to stay away from the food, huh?
Right. I already done that, but you know, it is a good way to generate money. So
Yeah.
I do go out from time to time, and I do catering also. So yeah.
So if they want to try your food, you have any events coming up
so
next?
I have a website on the Deeply Rooted website. Click on events, it shows. I do have one coming up. I'm trying to remember. I think I'll have one coming up with Jesse from
The Post?
Yeah.
Well, they can follow you on Facebook,
they
find
can-
out.
Yeah, we're doing a cooking class actually.
Oh, okay.
So it should be pretty cool, and go sign up for that. I think he posted it.
And you doing the teaching?
I'm doing the seasonings, yeah, with the cooking. So yeah, I think I'm making a rasta pasta with jerk chicken and a
Rasta
salad.
pasta.
Yeah, so everybody get a free meal. You know, you got to pay a fee, but it's cool.
Man, so that's a win-win, a free meal, and you get to learn how to cook, man.
You can buy sauces,
And you can get your sauce. Y'all better come on out, see what he's about,
I
y'all.
think that's on like November 16th. That's Saturday, whatever that Saturday.
All right. Well, if you want to leave your Facebook info and
Absolutely.
all that, websites.
Oh, you want me to give it to you right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it meant. But yeah, it's Facebook, Deeply Rooted. Instagram is Deeply Rooted at Deeply Rooted 1. I'm on TikTok, shout Deeply Rooted 1 too as well. I'm on Amazon, Walmart Marketplace. You name it, I'm there in most cases. So yeah, just search Deeply Rooted, and it's ROOT''D, no E in there with Deeply Rooted.
Man, you know what I want to be when I get older?
What?
Charles Brewer.
Don't play.
I won't be at Walmart and Amazon.
You can be. It's not. It's marketplace. It's not online.
Oh,
the big
okay.
one is getting in store. Now you get in the store, you're a game changer, and that's what I'm working on. But that's a process.
All right, man. Well, you want to give any special shout outs, anything?
Oh man, shout out to all the small business owners. Shout out to you for having me. You know,
thank you, man.
Shout out to everybody trying to move and shake in this world. You know, and we're definitely just keep on doing it. You know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't give up. See it through. You know, yeah. That's
Never
it.
give up. Never give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, folks. Well, you heard it, man. If you can follow them on Facebook, check them out. Go check out that cooking class. I will look into it and see. Is it gonna be on a weekend, weekday?
It's gonna be on Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be on Saturday.
Dinner time.
So I think I'm gonna make myself available. You may need a chef in there.
Come on, man. I will need help.
You may need a chef in there. I'll go in there and help shake some Deeply Rooted on there.
Hello.
But look, folks, I want you, if you haven't been, make sure you come by and check out my restaurant. That's at 6105 Havelock Avenue on the corner of 61st and Havelock. And remember, here at Sofa Cocina, food's so good, everybody feels the soul. You dig?
Yeah.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system